Katie, good afternoon. You were listening yesterday when Cathal Crowe, the TD, contacted us to say he had a recent memory of Jean Vanier being on the school curriculum in fifth or sixth class. And then it was pointed out to us that Jean Vanier also features in at least one book by Sister Stan, and the essay he wrote is to pray and is to love. The Penguin, who are the publishers of those, Sister Stan must have compiled about 30 books at this stage, but Penguin say the information has just come to our attention. We will investigate further, because they published it obviously, and make a decision in due course. Katie, your point please.
Hi there, yeah. Yesterday when I heard the show, I was curious because the TD didn't know the name of the book, or he didn't want to name it, which, first of all, that seems strange, because especially if it's on the curriculum as used in primary schools to prepare for confirmation. So I did a little bit of investigating, and apparently the book is a Live-O. And I think that book is not used anymore, and it's been replaced by Grow in Love. Okay. But I think your research team are trying to get confirmation on that from the Department of Education.
Is Jean Vanier still in the book Grow in Love?
Whether he's in Grow in Love is another thing. But it did concern me. I mean, these are 10, 11, 12-year-old children that this man is being elevated as some kind of saint to, and obviously all the while he was abusing women. You know, that's a huge concern.
Yeah, as I say, we've been unable to find out if he's, because Carl was making the point yesterday that Jean Vanier wrote these spiritual pieces. Well, you heard him talking there earlier about touch. These spiritual pieces, which I suppose are, in one sense, they're very popular in recent years. Self-help, mindfulness, and he seemed to have a nice way with words, which obviously he did if he's featuring in a number of books. What do you, well, like the book I'm told by Sister Stan is called To Live from the Heart. Well, like Sister Stan didn't know this about Jean Vanier.
It doesn't appear that many did, but I think now that we know, I think that schools should take books with reference to him off their shelves, and even if they're not using a Live-O anymore, perhaps it's in their library still, perhaps it is referenced at some point in, like 89% of our primary schools are Catholic, and obviously that's troublesome as well, because those children aren't given a choice in that matter. They're being evangelized. And to then find out that this man has been an abuser, I think those books should be taken down from the school shelves straight away.
And what about, well, you can't ban books in the bookshops that have chapters by Jean Vanier. Now, the publisher could make a decision, but...
Yeah, well, that's just one thing to still sell them, but it's another thing to teach children about him and to elevate him into as though he's a saint of some kind.
Okay. Yeah, well, as I say, we're getting contacts from far afield about this report last week, and I see it's features today in the Irish Times as well, but Patsy McGarry.